We are going to be starting a new unit or a new job exploration where we are going to be looking at people who work in grocery stores, okay? Specifically, we're going to be looking at the people who stock the shelves, who take inventory, who bag groceries, who help keep the store clean, all of those different kinds of jobs, okay? We might get into some checker and money kind of stuff. I'm not sure yet, but for sure we're going to be doing the inventory, the stocking, and the cleaning, and the bagging, okay? So you guys get experience doing this because this might be a job that you have in the future. You might work at a grocery store in the future. There's a lot of different grocery stores, and they always need good people to be working there. It's actually something Parks did for a long time when she was growing up. She was a checker and a bagger and all of that fun stuff. All right, so we're going to watch this video. It's very short, and I'm just going to pause this a couple times, and you're going to see some of the things that somebody in a grocery store might do. When I say stocking, when I say bagging, you're going to see what that looks like, and then throughout these next couple of weeks, we are going to be practicing and experiencing what that actually feels like to do. Okay, so let's get started here. It's this guy, who I think must work for like a TV show or something, and then there's a chef too that's with him, and they're doing these different jobs together. Okay, all right, let's get started.
It's just like old times. One of my first jobs was working in a grocery store in Pennsylvania.
All right, where are we going to start?
And stocking shelves is a role I know plenty about.
All these 12 packs of this Kroger branded soda.
Our good friend, Chef Tom Williams, was by my side,
Is it coming back to you, Mr. Bob?
It is.
refreshing my memory and getting me up to speed on the industry terminology.
Backstock.
I did remember facing the product.
Facing forward so that the customer can see it.
The Bramilton Kroger is a
So he was talking about facing products, and facing products, just something we'll get into again, is when you make sure that the products or the items that you're selling, so when I say products, it means the stuff that's on the shelf, that they're all facing the right way and they're as close to the edge of the shelf as possible, okay? So you don't have to reach super far back. They're right on up front, so you can just grab it and go, okay? And back stock that he was talking about is all of the extra stuff, the stuff that doesn't fit on the shelves. And if you look high up on the shelves when you're in the store, you'll see a lot of extra stuff. That's called the back stock. And when they're empty on the shelves, they reach up high, grab that stuff, and put it down on the shelf, okay? So he was stocking, so he was putting new stuff in, and he was facing, which means he was putting them as close to the edge of the shelf as possible.
well-maintained store.
How you doing?
We found a section that did need some TLC, but in this case, the C stands for
Condition, condition, condition.
that requires making sure the product on the shelf is pulled forward within reach and stocked
And stocked, right? That's what we're talking about, the facing. So you can see he's reaching back in there and pulling them to the front. That's called facing.
at least 2 deep. In addition to
So this will not be something that we will do because we don't have carts, but another job that somebody who might work in a grocery store might do is getting grocery carts from outside and bringing them inside. So you can see him do that.
conditioning and fronting the shelves,
I'm ready for this.
I was assigned to my old favorite, going out on shopping cart duty.
Thank you.
Check the cart corral and bring them back inside, making sure they're neatly stowed away.
See, I'm worried about making them too heavy for you.
By far,
So now he's going to start bagging, which is another thing that we are going to talk about and practice and do. And bagging is when you take all those groceries. So now she's checking you out right at the checkout line, and she's scanning all your things, and they go down to the end. And then down at the end, there's usually someone there who's putting them in bags, paper or plastic bags. When we put them inside the bags, it's called bagging. Can you say that? Bagging. Yeah, it's bagging your groceries, putting them in the bags to go home in. So you'll see. And it's not something that's always easy, and he's going to talk about that. So let's listen.
the most difficult task,
I'm just trying to keep up.
bagging groceries.
I'm sorry, is plastic okay? Plastic is totally fine. Perfect.
The baggers need to remember several things. Among them, asking paper or plastic,
So some stores have paper, some stores have plastic, some stores have both. So they usually have to ask paper or plastic, and then they can go from there.
engage the customer in conversation,
Thank you for shopping with us today.
There you go, Bob.
and to offer to carry the groceries out to their car.
All right, so we're going to build the box.
Bagging correctly takes a plan.
Build the box.
You need to stack the items around the perimeter of the bag and then fill the middle.
See what I can deal with.
So that's something we're going to be practicing is, making up some strong sides, making sure the soft stuff's not on the bottom. All of that good stuff is what we're going to practice because it does take a little bit of thinking ahead about where you're going to put what in order to make sure that they don't have smushed bread or smushed eggs or any of that kind of stuff. They have good groceries that are ready to go home just the way they bought them.
Plastic.
Thank you, sir.
It's everybody with their own bags.
Ugh, the cloth bags.
And we will
The
practice with the
source
cloth
of my
bags.
greatest struggle.
What's she doing here?
I'm engaging you. I'm engaging you in conversation. As instructed, yes.
This is a skill that takes practice
I feel like we're really backed up here.
and patience. I needed practice. The customers needed patience.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bagging groceries is something I do for myself at the store, but handling other people's food and working with a quick register clerk is an entirely different thing. In fact, it's exhausting.
Do you need help to the car?
No, I'm fine. Thank you. I won't put you through that.
All right, so you guys could see. Oh, cancel this. So as you guys could see, that wasn't always super easy for him, which is okay, right? It's not going to come easy right away. It's a job that we are going to explore and get to practice a little bit more to see if it might be something that you guys want to do too. All right, so that is kind of our new job, our new unit that we're going to be going over, people who work in grocery stores and the different jobs that they do, because there's a lot of different things that you can do within a grocery store. All right, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.